If you don't adopt AI, if you don't leverage it or learn how to do it, those are the lawyers that will kind of be replaced. Implementation of AI. Obviously, you can cut overhead. You can replace some of the overhead of employees that you've had in the past, especially high revolving door positions. If you can have AI do that, it's a big win. And if your overhead is less, you don't have to charge your client as more. Somebody sent me today out of Georgia. They wanted to refer me a case, and he sent me a retainer that they had already had their client signed. He's like, I'll give you a 50-50 deal. And then he showed me the retainer. And his retainer, he was charging so much shit to this client for every little thing that they did that you could just, like we do it in-house, like $2,500 per lien negotiation. It was like, oh, and also we're going to charge compounded interest 3% per month, and we're going to use this bank to do the interest. I'm like, what the f***? A lot of these things you'll be able to cut and eliminate by the use of AI. And your client, honestly, the most ethical thing is your client shouldn't be born with that responsibility of things. If it doesn't cost you anything and cost you like $10 a month to use an application, your client shouldn't have to pay for that. God bless us. I get paid per hour. Or I don't get paid per hour, but perhaps we're more efficient on this, right? I mean, we can run so many more cases where big law, some of them are banning the use of AI because they can't charge per hour what they used to. Sounds fucked up, right? But this is what they're doing. And then we could beat them at their own game. So I do think that every firm has to have, you can even have a contract person, or like they call them decimal people that are super users at your firm. They got to teach you how to use these. A lot of these applications come out with new stuff like every month, and you'll get like an email that you might not pay attention to. There has to be somebody that's dedicated, and it could be somebody overseas. I know LegalSoft is here and they do that stuff for you. They will literally have somebody that will update you when something comes, help you implement it at your firm. But that is that either outsourced operator or in-house operator that has to be a super user to understand these things. Worth their weight in gold. AI and social media, so you can literally ask for, drop in your feed, you can view the insights and ask it, what are my most engaging my most engagement posts, how to recreate that, what responses should I put on other people's social media stuff. I mean, I played around with it. I try to be as genuine as possible, and my chat on tells me I'm not allowed to curse or say foul things, so I'm not allowed to use it for social media. But you could use it to automate these accounts. Like for people here that write blogs, I mean, shit, ask it to write a blog for you. A relevant new blog, ask AI to do it for you, change a few words, put it up on your website. That shit might get you like one case a month just by having a blog up that some AI wrote for you in 5 seconds. Why not do it? Why not give it a try? Now again, fact check it, because it's your ass, or put a fake name at the bottom, something like that. Advertising. But I assume you can use it to do an advertisement post with disclosures. I think the best bang for my buck is if I do any type of like social media. I get a lot of cases from social media, but if I do the advertisement, like I had my one kid, I have 3 little girls, and one just turned 1 last week, so we're almost out of the thick of the craziness. But my 3-year-old, she was like, ran over Peppa Pig with her little stroller, and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I run over this pig. I'm like, don't admit fault, call a lawyer. And I was like, fuck it, I think it's a funny ad. And I like ran it on Facebook, and I got cases from it because it was a little kid doing cute shit. There's applications, like I would had to name a few companies recently, and I was just sitting there at night, like asking it questions to name these. Give me a new name that's not taken yet. Like search the database to make sure nobody's registered this name, or give me a bunch of ideas. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's this. This is probably something you want to take a shot of. These are from all the YPO people that do AI. I asked them what they use. For some reason, they put barely twice under research, but that's cool. These are not legal specific ones, but these are ones that they all use. And like we have the guy that in that group that he's actually Google's AI guy. He had some input into that. So, but this is there's the one that I think it's video. It was Tabas I was looking at, where you can start to do training videos of you. So you could say like, welcome to the firm. And they could use AI to dub you and make it look like it's you actually talking to somebody and just changing the name of like the client's name or the location where they're working from. It's fucking scary. I mean, like, I'm going to start saying, like, I was trying to do it. They wouldn't let me do it, but I wanted to give a video of like a defense expert that I did a deposition of and just make them say something like crazy and be like, look, Your Honor, they said it. Like, I told you. There it is, presentation slide AI. I think the one next to it is Otter, where you could just talk, and it does a lot of recording stuff like that.